Hi guys, it's me Teddy from Bijuteo Beading. If you remember, in the last tutorial I show you how to make this beautiful bracelet, and I promised to show you how to make the earrings matching the bracelet. They have a retro style and they look like nice lace. Okay, if you want to see the bracelet tutorial again, I will post a link in the description bar. So if you like these earrings, let's get started. Okay, for the needs of this tutorial, you will need 2 10mm beads, 4 6mm beads, 20 4mm beads, and seed beads size 10. And this is for 2 earrings. Of course, you will need earring findings and you will need cord, a fish line, millimeters. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut 2.5 feet of thread, and in centimeters this is 75 centimeters. The next step is that I'm going to take my earring finding and I'm going to slide it down. I want it to be in the middle of my work. That's why I will make a small knot here, just to be sure it won't move around. Okay. Okay, here is what I have. And now the next step is to take, it's familiar for those of you who made the bracelet, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 beads in one of my threads, and I will repeat the same step with the other thread. So now I have 5 here and 5 here. Then the next step is to take one 6mm bead and I will cross my thread through this bead. Now I'm going with one of my threads through it and with the other from the opposite side, and I pull, and now I have this. Here is what I have. Then I will continue by adding 5 more beads on each strand, on each thread. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I will repeat this with my other thread. So now what I have is 5 here and 5 here. My next step is to take my 10mm bead, but I will put it on both of my threads. Okay, and I pull down, and now I have this. Okay, then I will take one of my threads and I will add 7 beads. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, then I'll slide them down. And what I do here is that I go with my thread through this bead, the first before the 10 millimeter bead, and through the 10 millimeter bead, so it's like that. Okay, and I pull and tighten it up. And now I will take the same thread and I will go through this last 10 seed bead here, like that, and I pull. Then I'll turn my work around and I'll do exactly the same thing. I will add 7 beads, go through this bead before the 10 millimeter, go out, and then go out of the last bead. I'll do it and I'll come back. Okay, and I'm back. I did the same thing. I went through this bead, through the 10 millimeter bead, and then through the last seed bead. Okay, and now I have this, and now I will continue beading the same way. But here I add 4 beads and not 5 like here, because my thread is already going out of 1 bead, so I will need 4 beads after that. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, and I will slide them down. Then I will take 4 more of those beads. 1, 2, 3 and 4. And I will slide them down. Don't worry if your earring is bending upwards. We will fix it when we add the last row. And now we have this. Okay, and now the next step is to take again my 6 millimeter bead and cross my threads through it. And I'm sliding it down. Okay, now I'm ready to add the inner edge of my earring. See, like here, it looks almost the same. I only have the inner edge to add. Okay, and now take your 4 millimeter beads, but first, before taking them, don't forget to go with your thread through these 2 beads, the last 2 beads. Okay, and I'm going with my thread only through the last 2 beads, like that. You see, I'm going out of here. Okay, and I'll turn my work around. I will take my other thread and I will go with it through the same seed beads, but from the other side. Okay, and now I have this. Okay, now I have this. Now it's time to add the outer edge. Put on 5 beads on each of your thread. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then go 2 beads before this 6mm bead. So go through here like that with your thread. Okay, and you have one part of your earring ready. Then you could go through the 6mm bead. Okay, here and that's okay. Now take your other thread and add 5 4mm beads on the other thread and do exactly what you did okay, and here I have 5, here I have 5, and I will go with my thread again 2 beads before the 6mm bead. And I pull. Then go through the 6mm bead. And I'm pulling. And now I have this. Okay, and now I have this. So my next step will be to make some knots. Okay, take one of your threads exiting out of this bead and go with it upwards. Then go through all of those beads and go through your earring finding as well. Now go down and some more. Go down and go through this bead that is after the 6mm bead. Okay, now I'm exiting from this bead and repeat the same steps with your other thread. Go through all of your beads and go through the earring finding as well. And go through these beads down. And then, to make your earring stronger, go in this direction and through the next seed bead. And now I have this. The same thing from both sides. Now I'm ready to make my knots. You already know how to make a half-inch knot, probably, but I will show it again. Okay, go once, make a loop and go once and twice through that loop and pull. Now do this from the other side. Take the other side, make a loop with your thread, go once and go twice through that loop, and then pull and be sure that your loop is between two beads. Then go down with your threads here and there and make 3 or 4 more loops, and then after you make your last loop, go through the next seed bead and cut your thread. And that's it, guys. If you like what I show you here, please subscribe for my videos, comment or like my content. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.